The episode begins with Lagakon chewing Sunraku and then spitting him out after a while. Sunraku looks at his curse marks and notices that they've become even darker than before. Seeing this, Sunraku becomes visibly distressed. Emul, observing the situation, explains that the curse marks haven't disappeared, but have instead grown stronger. Suddenly, a notification pops up related to Lagakon's curse marks. The notification states that Lagakon considers Sunraku his worthy opponent, and now Lagakon's marks have been imprinted on Sunraku's soul. To remove these marks, Sunraku must defeat Lagakon. Furthermore, the notification warns that high-level monsters will now target Sunraku more often. However, there's a silver lining. Sunraku is now able to wear anything on his body, which makes him momentarily happy. But the next line he reads crushes his excitement. It says that if Sunraku wears any item over his curse marks, the item will eventually break after some time. Frustrated and angry, Sunraku yells at Lagakon, demanding, "What exactly do you want from me? I demand you take back this curse right now!" Lagakon simply smirks at him before vanishing into thin air like smoke. Sunraku, upset by the curse marks, feels weighed down emotionally. Later, Saiga Zero, Rei, asks Sunraku about the X-unique scenario. Sunraku explains that this scenario is their key to fighting Lagakon. He recalls a similar situation when they faced the Therm on the Tomb Guard. Sunraku then looks at the second reward for defeating Lagakon, which is a unique item called the Guiding Torch. This item points toward Lagakon's direction whenever he is nearby. Seeing this, Sunraku realizes, "Now I understand. With this, we can track down the real Lagakon." The group accepts the X-unique scenario and moves forward to challenge the area boss. As they proceed, Rei explains more about the area boss since she is an experienced player who has fought this boss before. Shortly after, they arrive at the area boss's location and prepare for battle. They all charge together to attack the area boss. The next scene skips ahead to the aftermath of the battle. It's now morning, and the group is seen moving forward after defeating the boss, a fight that took them a considerable amount of time. Emil wakes up from her sleep and, confused, asks, "Where am I? What happened to the area boss?" It turns out that Emil has no memory of the fight against the boss. The group explains to her that she fought bravely and took the most significant risks during the battle. Hearing this, Emil is left stunned and speechless. As they continue their journey, they arrive at a seaside town called Fiftixia Town. This town is located on the edge of the continent and features a bustling port. Sunraku admires the town, commenting, "This is the last town on this continent, and it's truly incredible. The buildings here are impressive." Akane also praises the beauty of the town. Sunraku then notices Akane wearing a mask and asks, "Did you put on that mask after entering the town to hide Sivam's marks?" Akane admits, "Yes, whenever I'm in a crowded place, I do this." In her thoughts, she adds, "I can't tell Sunraku that I accidentally made my character's face look exactly like my real face." Curious, Sunraku asks, "But how are you able to wear a mask over your marks?" Akane explains, "This is just an accessory, not headgear." The group then stops in front of a shop where Emil asks Sunraku to buy a grimoire. However, Sunraku refuses and reminds her, "Didn't I already buy you plenty of carrots and magic potions? Besides, we have other tasks to complete." As Sunraku thinks about all the tasks he needs to handle, he starts feeling stressed. Akane, noticing his expression, comments, "Emil's transformation is amazing. Can't you do something like that, Sunraku?" Sunraku doesn't respond, but when Akane presses him further, he quietly mutters, "I'm just a box right now and boxes don't talk." Hearing this, Sunraku wonders to himself, what kind of box is this guy? As the group walks through a narrow alley, they suddenly hear a mysterious voice saying, "One who seeks power." This startles Sunraku, who nervously asks, "Who is this old man?" Saiga Zero reveals, "Sunraku, this man is Archnum, the Monk of Awakening. He's an NPC who appears to players when they reach level 99. He helps unlock a player's job, which allows them to improve their skills faster. For example, if you're a magician, you'll learn spells more quickly. If you're a swordsman, your swordsmanship will improve faster. However, there are both advantages and disadvantages. For instance, the card I received, called The World, has significantly improved all my stats. But in exchange, the penalties I face for using spells and skills have also doubled." Sunraku, intrigued, asks, "Even though there are drawbacks, your stats improved, right? Can I choose which card I want?" Saiga Zero replies, "No, you can't choose. The card you receive will be determined based on your player's progress and traits." Sunraku then sits before Archnum, who says, "Seeker of power, allow me to awaken the secret of your strength." Suddenly, Archnum traps Sunraku inside a glowing orb, shocking Akane, Emul, and Sega Zero. However, Sega Zero reassures them, there's no need to worry, this is part of the process. Inside the orb, Sunraku sees several cards floating in the air. Archnum tells him, pick a card, your fate will decide which one is yours. Sunraku selects a card, which turns out to be the Fool. Archnum comments, whether your journey has a purpose or not, you will never be able to stay in one place. Suddenly, the orb around Sunraku vanishes, and the card in his hand begins to glow before merging into his body. Sunraku notices that aside from his main job, he now has a sub-job called the Fool. A notification pops up, informing him that he can now reuse his skills in half the usual time. Delighted, Sunraku exclaims, this is amazing. Archnum explains, the Fool will help you recover quickly, but you won't be able to rely on anyone else's assistance. Sunraku then reads further into the notification, which warns that healing items might not always work for him and that he'll take double the damage from negative magic effects. Realizing the risks, Sunraku mutters to himself, I'll have to be extra careful, but as long as I don't take any damage, I'll be fine. Becoming the Fool is the best thing that could have happened to me. Saiga Zero, amused, says, so you ended up with the Fool card, huh? Sunraku asks, did you know this was going to happen? Saiga Zero explains, usually, the Fool card is given to players who reach level 99 very quickly. Sunraku then asks Rei, can you tell me what this means? When Rei sees that Sunraku's level is marked as 99 Extend, she's shocked. She explains, when you defeat a monster that's above level 100, your level stops at 99, but the Extend mark allows you to surpass that limit. Without Extend, it's impossible to go beyond level 99. Rei reflects on her past struggles and thinks, Sunraku is truly exceptional. I tried to achieve Extend myself, but I needed help from other level 99 players to defeat a high-level monster. Achieving Extend is incredibly difficult, but I shouldn't be surprised. Hitomi, Sunraku, always manages to conquer games I gave up on because they were too hard. Sunraku, meanwhile, plans his next steps. I need to finish my small errands and meet Roost and Moto. I need information from them about the unique monster, Katarniad the Abyss. Elsewhere, Roost and Moto have already arrived in Fiftixia City. Roost seems excited to explore the SLF, Seaside Local Facility, and check out the robots there. In the final scene, the camera pans underwater, revealing tentacles writhing in the depths. And with that, the episode ends.